welcome on in. Uh, you should all be able to hear me, right? Let me just sort out the audio real quick. Also, I keep on forgetting to do something here, guys, so give me 1 second. You're gonna see me mess around with Streamlabs for a second while we wait for people to get in. So I need this. Guys, we're about to... we're about to go chill in the hot tub, guys. Alright, give me 1 second. You're not gonna see me for a second here, guys, but... it's all good, right? It's all good. Alright, this goes here. No, wait, hold on. Okay. Hold on a second here, guys. And then this. Sweet. There we go, guys. we're in the hot tub, guys, okay? I said it was gonna happen. It's happened, okay? Now you guys can stop complaining to me, okay? We finally made it. We finally made it to the hot tub. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. There we go. Alright, so welcome on in to the stream here, guys. Low-key, I feel like this can actually go a little bit smaller. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I probably should have done this, like, before the stream even started. But hey, we did it. We made it, guys. We're no longer in the same place as last time. We're now chilling with you in the old hot tub here. Okay, so today's stream is going to be roster reviews, okay? And that's basically what it's going to be. Now, I have added everyone who wasn't already to the list. Okay, but I'm really... I don't know, this is like a really high hot tub. It could probably be a bit lower, right? So yeah, I've added everyone to the list. So we should be good there. Hey, is it Denise? Is that how I say your name? Well, welcome to the stream. I only got 4 million from the... credit heist here today, which is actually kind of really sad. I'm not really a fan of that, guys. Alright, let me switch over to the main account and then I'll start getting the roster reviews up. I know today's a bit of an earlier stream. It just is what happened, right? We didn't really have a choice today. It's the only time I had available. I mean, did you end up doing your GSC last night? I did. I'm going to show you guys the outcome. It was a very scrappy GAC. Very scrappy GAC. Like, I had high hopes about it, but I don't know, man. It went a little bit dicey. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Hey Justin, welcome to the stream. Sorry guys, I'm just switching accounts, which is why you're not seeing anything at the moment. Alright. Here we go. So I'll show you the outcome in Grand Arena here in a second. Okay. There's going to be an update. Fantastic. I think we're about to get the release for... oh, we just had it, right? For Saw. Okay, so this was the Grand Arena yesterday. So yesterday we had on defense Dash, who held, Shorty didn't, Zori didn't, Malgus didn't, and Jabba didn't hold. Then on the back wall, we had some holds here, guys. Bastila JML held, and so did Darth Revan. And then, happy May the 4th, Noah Home, welcome to the stream. Guys, if you are new to the channel, if you didn't realize, there was like so many gifted subs yesterday. If you click join, it should allow you to receive. So don't pay, but if you click join, it should say opt in to receive memberships, and you'll probably become a member because there's so many left unclaimed. So make sure you claim them if you can. And then yeah, Bad Batch held 8 times, Bosk held, and Ray held. So we've won, I think. Unless my opponent's just waiting and they have something left. In terms of our offense, Savage we beat with Treya. Lord Vader we bounty hunted. I put a YouTube short out for that today if you want to go watch that. It was pretty fun. We then did Lord Vader solo and Rey, and that just went awful. Like, really, really bad. He got one-tapped, and then we took in Starkiller and one-shotted. Malgus, we took in C. And Qui-Gon, we... oh my god, yeah. You're not wrong there, Noah Home. Qui-Gon, I can't remember. I think we used Grand Inquisitor, but that one was really, really close. My opponent was fantastic. The back wall we did really well on. So we had Shakti Bad Batch. I think we used Qui-Gon. We used Maul here. Radis we used JTR. Bosk, I can't remember. And then we used Wampa on the Rebels. Hey Sif Bricks, welcome to the stream. I'm just recapping yesterday's Grand Arena, and then we'll be doing roster reviews today. Finn, I just couldn't beat, guys. Like, Trench as well. These teams, man. Like, this front wall... insane mods, and I just couldn't get past them. This team surprised me. I didn't think this would be as good as it was. Oh my, Dank Ideals, you're actually a crazy person. Like, seriously, the stream's become like 9 minutes, man. Holy. Did you not read the pin comment? I said today, if anyone donates, they can skip the queue. Because I feel like the queue's really long, and if you guys are going to spend money, so if you want to add in a roster review Dank Ideals, then send me your ally code. And then Grievous we used Savage, but I think he's just too low relic. But yeah, we got lucky. We got lucky. I'm assuming my opponent didn't realize that I had JML and all that in the back. And yeah, hot tub stream, man. I promised you it'd happen, right? I promised you it'd happen. I'm hyped for Saw as well. We can unlock him, at least take him to level 85, and I can like mess around, see if we can beat at least Grievous with him. Do you think every mid-game guild should be doing Crate Dragon? No, I don't. No, I don't. I think a lot of guilds should remain doing Sith Raid, and I think that's what's going to happen for a while. I don't think the Crate Dragon's as hard as it first seems. I think it's pretty manageable once you really get working on it. But also, Dank Ideals, I don't know why it's not coming through on the screen there. Stream. There we go.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Oh man.
Hot tub stream BB. I'm at hype TF for Saw.
Oh man. Okay guys, let me just restart the game. It's not working. Okay, yeah, I'll add you in, Dank Ideals, because it's only fair, right? Now, if you guys want a roster review, there's a link in the pinned comment. And there's also a form where you can see where you are. Are Aero Magnifiers available even if you do Heroic Sith Raid? That I haven't looked into, actually. That's a really good point. I think you can... Let's go look at the rewards. When I load into the game, let's go look. I just know a lot of guilds are still going to be doing Sith Raid. Because at least with Sith Raid, you can still post scores, you know? And you can still use as many teams as you want. So we'll see. I know that you're supposed to get something. We'll go have a look once I load into the game here. Alright, let's go put in Dank Ideals here. Dank Ideals. Time on the stream, 11:25. Alright. Okay, so you wanted to know about... They're not understanding Noah. Well, no, they're not in the actual rewards, but I meant, are they in... Oh, can I not even... Oh, I think it's... You have to do it a different way now, don't you? Here we go. Sith Raid. Heroic. Alright, rewards... Okay, so by clearing... Yeah, but I don't know what the personal check looks like. There is no personal check. Yeah, it looks like they're not actually. So, okay, so it's basically the same as C-Pit, right? Because C-Pit is gonna be... Yeah, it's basically the same as C-Pit. So C-Pit is giving Relicates, this isn't giving Relicates. But again, I don't think, like, small guilds, I don't think you're gonna be getting to the point where you get the Relicates anyway. So I still think like a smaller to middle guilds, I think still do this, and then as you get bigger and you get more teams, then you transition to this. Think of it, literally treat it as if it's C-Pit, right? That's what I would say. Arrow magnifiers are so expensive now. They are. Do you know what, guys? Low key, the best place to get arrow magnifiers from now, if you're not paying for them, remember it's 15. I think it's 1,500 crystals per lot. We can have a quick look here. It's C-Pit, you could use mercs and guild. Yeah, that's true. That is true. This is the downside of the raid for sure. So in terms of relic 8s, you can buy 400. Right, so for 1,000 of the currency, you can get 5. Now let me show you what 1,000 of the currency looks like. It's the tier 3 ones, I think. So I think you need to get 130 mil for them. So you're going to be having to get this one here for 5 relicate mats a week. This one here. Obviously that can increase with the personal track, but you have to be making it to the end. Yeah, it's kind of rough. It is a massive nerf to mid-game players, that's for sure. It is a massive nerf, but you can still get... I mean, I know it's crystals, but... I think they reduced the cost. Where are they? Okay, there you go. They didn't reduce them, but for 2,005... So for 5k crystals, if you save, you can also do an eradicate this way. And then the other way is Territory War. Territory War is going to be giving a lot of eradicate as well. So there's still ways to get it, but it's nowhere near as good as it used to be. I wouldn't be surprised if they add Relicate in somewhere else, because I don't know where you would keep up otherwise. Because it's worse than it ever was before. Nice 3 Reaver shards there. Okay, let's start with the roster views here, guys. So, the first one is going to be Dank Ideals. I know we looked at you the other day, right? We're going to have another look today. From the hot tub, right? Oh man, it's really hot in here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I feel alive. Okay, so 3.2 mil. I know we looked at you the other day. 1v1 you, Civ 6. Yeah, sure, man. I'll 1v1 you. Did you, Dank Ideals, did you buy the gear pack that was in the store? You know the one we was talking about yesterday's stream? The one that gives gear 12 pieces. Did you buy that in the end? Because if so, I'd be interested to know what you did with it. Yesterday I blue balled you? What do you mean? When did I blue ball you? What are you talking about? Oh! I remember! No, because I was gonna start looking at your roster and then I never actually did, and then we started looking. I remember. That was when the game wasn't down, right? It was down. Hey, your CLS is almost relic, that's pretty good. Have you unlocked Saw yet? You haven't. He's out, right? You can go and get him now and relax. I think he's gonna be pretty... I don't know if he's gonna be very good, but I think he's gonna be decent. He's gonna be usable at least. It does feel like you have more relics than last time, but I don't know what you've got that I'm missing. You're gonna go buy all 3? I'm not surprised. Hey Tommy, welcome to the stream. I'm tempted to do that as well, because that gear pack is really, really good value. Guys, if you're wondering what pack we're talking about, I'll show you on here. It is this pack on here. Where is the pack? I think it was this one I was talking about yesterday. this pack here. So you get full gear 12 pieces. And you get two. To get 2 gear pieces. And obviously if you get stun guns, you're laughing. Like you don't really want these ones here because these ones are too easy to get, but these ones on the right side, amazing. We're also gonna have the Omicron pack drop. I don't know if I would recommend you guys. There we go, web store only. Oh man, as if they, I didn't realize there was 400 Cryotech there as well. That may just be worth buying. That may just be worth buying, guys. So that would be 100 and... what's that? 130? Which is 6 Omicrons. And then it would be 400 of each Cryotech. That is actually really tempting. Yeah, free calendar? Yeah, I haven't done free calendar. That is really, really tempting, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I didn't see the part of it that said about the. I didn't see the Cryotech part. That's a lot of cryos, man. Yeah, go for it. Oh, I forgot you're gonna weigh it, aren't you? On Saul. That's pretty huge. What do you think of the 5,000 crystal character pack? So, I don't know, man. I prefer the one that comes out on the like anniversary of the game because it has all the newer characters only. This one, unfortunately, it includes too many characters, and there's a chance you're just gonna get someone you already have. So for that reason, I don't know. I probably wouldn't buy it. I would save your crystals and use them elsewhere. Because if you're going to buy it twice, for 10k crystals, you could like make a big headway in unlocking a character. Okay, that's... Star Fortress is quite nice there. And then we got these. And a Mega. 2 Seer Shards. Yeah, we love that. And then we got this calendar. And this calendar's not bad, right? It's something. Yeah, that Omicron one does seem very tempting, guys. 6 Omicrons. I have a feeling I may end up doing that. Because if I did that pack, I could finish Malgus, finish Ben, and then still have 3 more to apply. Which is just crazy. Like I could do Cal, Ahsoka, Seer or something like that. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna do that. Hey Kanji Club, welcome to the stream. Hot tub stream? Yeah man, hot tub stream today. It's gonna be a good one, right? Yeah, we're just doing some roster reviews. Okay, so we was doing the review for Dank Ideals here. 3.2 million with Profundity. CLS team's on its way. But I know you said you've been struggling in fleets. So they fixed the game. The game is currently fixed. It went down again this afternoon, but it's working again, so... As long as it carries on going that way, we should be okay, right? We should be okay. I feel like you need to work on more ships. I think that's what you need. The only problem with your account is it's so rebel focused. You need to branch out, otherwise you're not really gonna have a fleet. Like Malevolence, your Grievous isn't up at Relic, for example. Which would benefit you, you know. Empire, if you decide to go down that route, would be good for a fleet. I feel like that's what you really need to do. Pick another fleet and work towards that. And it's gonna mean the other thing actually that we want to quickly cover here, because we haven't really been talking about this. This is something I'm doing on my account right now. What Zeta should I apply next? What Zetas are you thinking of? Hey Shark, welcome to the stream. I had your stream on in the background. I was lurking earlier. Great stream. You're using get 2 for overship, 50 out of 100. Okay, that's not bad. But something you want to do is fleet commanders, especially, or 6.mods, which you've done here. Now it looks like you've just gone for the fastest mods you have on Radis, which is, you know, that's decent. That's decent, but you're going to want to make sure these all have 6.mods. If, you know, sometimes they don't need them necessarily. Like, you should always have ship characters with 6.mods. But what I would kind of argue here, guys, is if you have characters like, for example, Hera, her ship isn't in the starting lineup, so you can get away with only having 5.mods. Thanks for stopping by. Just ended by not really getting anyone joining for KOTOR. Fair enough, man. Maybe it's just a timing thing. Maybe you should try doing that stream later on in the evening, when people are like a little bit more chilled and relaxed, you know? It might just be a time of day thing. But KOTOR is one of my favorite games for sure. I'm sure it's many of your favorite games. So that's kind of one thing I'd say, Dank Ideals. I would say you should really look into those mods, because it does make a difference. I think you also need the Millennium Falcon at 7-star, which you're going to need bounty hunter ships for. So there's always, you know, you have Razor Crest done, there's always the opportunity for you to go straight for Executor, for example. Like, I don't think that would be the worst thing you could do. As always, I really love this account. I'm thinking the channel's got to grow more first, so I'll be working on videos for a while. Well, for me, the streams grow my channel way more than videos grow. I think it's just dependent on the person, right? Oh, so many things. Oh man, everything's coming through. Okay, let me just wait for that all to load, and I'll take a look at what you guys are saying here. Oh my god, everyone's like low-key so annoyed about the new raid. I mean, I don't blame you all. But lots of negativity today that I'm seeing. May the 4th be with you, Glurmit, and all that watching. Well, may it be with you as well. Lost the GAC, got 8th brother to 7-star. More one. Oh yes, let's go. Hopefully CG addresses the MK3 raid token allocation, because right now getting 4.5 more points is just impossible without Jabba. I don't think it's impossible. I think you just need certain teams of higher relic. So most of you would have seen I did a video based on the stream yesterday that covered like some beginner teams. Tomorrow's video should be, if I get it made in time, it's going to be more advanced teams that are going to max out at least the 900,000 for the Relic 3 tier. Which again, if you do 5 teams at 900,000, you're going to be getting enough points. Right? So don't panic too much. It's very specific on what you need to use. It's not, what I've noticed about this new raid is it's not as simple as just using the faction. You've really got to think about the characters themselves, because, for example, I was trying Leia with the Bush Leia, and if you didn't have certain characters in the lineup, you just couldn't ever dispel the buff that I can't remember what it's called, determined or whatever it's called. Like you just have to be very careful about how you make your teams. It's because they changed the reward system, Shark. That's the main reason, and because it's like locked between characters. I'm enjoying the raid, but then again, I can participate fully, so I can understand people who can't. Like, for example, my alt account, no way. The new raid's terrible for that. Okay, so Dank Ideals, hopefully that was somewhat useful. My recommendation is to get those fleets going, because just in general, you're gonna want fleets. Now, you may want to do raid teams, but then again, I don't even know if you need to first work out what raid your guild is gonna do. And if you're going to be doing a new raid, you need some teams. Heart Cartel is good, but the question is, how long is the raid even going to be around? Like, I would still go for Executor if you can first. I think that's still a bigger priority, if I'm honest here. Houndstooth is 10 more shards. Awesome. Awesome. And it looks like you are doing Executor because, like, Vader's on his way. Yeah, I like this. I think it's really, really good. I would do Palpatine's lead, by the way. The unique's good, but the lead is what you want. All right, let's go ahead and do the next roster, guys. So, the next one on the list today is Plaguedheart. Look at that. You're in the stream. You're here. We're all chilling today. All right. So, Plaguedheart, you are next on the list today. Right, 2255. That's literally perfect for the 10-minute ratio for rosters. Okay, so your account is here. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just trying to sort out my tabs on my screen for a second. Alright, there we go. So Plaguedheart, Inquisitors into DR, and Leviathan. Let's go have a look at those Inquisitors. Let's go see that progress. Look at that. 8th brother is 7-star, and not only that, he's like halfway to gear 13. That's pretty awesome. We love to see that. That is really, really good. That's good. Just 2 more to go. Looks like you're going 9th, 8th, 7th, 5th, and GI for Relic 7. My second sister's Relic 7, I don't really think it's the most optimal way to go, but I did it for the fleet. Because my plan is to eventually, on my account anyway, to have all the fleets at high relics, like Relic 7, 8, 9. Because otherwise, they're just not going to hold, like, ever. Okay. Oh, and my dog's going crazy. I may have to mute my mic for a couple of minutes if the dog goes a little bit crazy here. I swear, dogs just always bark, right? Even in today's video. You're back, check only glums. I'm checking. I'm checking. Oh my god. Ah, you opened that pack. Oh, that's good. Okay, you got okay. All right, no, it's yeah, okay, not bad, not bad. And the third one, did you get any of the stun guns? You didn't, but those aren't bad rewards. Those are decent. They're gonna speed up your progress at least. If you're wondering why my head's tilted, it's because the video was in a really wide angle. You still have 30 minutes. Oh, I thought he was already out, but it must be 7 o'clock it comes. Okay. No, but it adds up. It's not bad. That's good rewards. All right, so can you leave the hot tub? The stream is making the camera foggy. Okay. All right, let's leave the hot tub, guys. All right, there we go. Let's get rid of the hot tub for a second here, guys. There we go. Okay, we're out. We're out. Okay. Okay. We're back. We're done. It was too hot in there. I had to get out. We just went in there for a while, right? Eventually, I'll work out like a better way to transition there, but okay. So you're gonna go for the Leviathan, which means you're gonna want to at least prep the Sith Empire. Now, because you have Malgus, it makes a lot of sense here. You have Malgus with these guys here. Then we have the... EFC. No. Maybe we'll put it back on later, right? Okay, I see what you mean. Your C is very healthy. So it makes you wonder, why didn't you want to use your C against JMK? What's going on there? Okay. I feel like one of these two needs relics. Treya or Nihilus. I think both of them are good relics. I think Nihilus is probably the better one. But I would work on that if possible. Alright guys, we have a hot fix, by the way. Oh no, they're nerfing Best Mendo in the raid because he was too powerful. Like in certain teams he could literally just infinite TM loop. It was kind of ridiculous how good that team was. Padme versus Treya Zeta. Which Treya Zeta? Because she has two. And it also depends on the gear of your team. Like, if you have Treya Omicron, then maybe do the Zeta. Because I don't know if it's the lead one that you have. Or if you have a good Padme team, then obviously Padme makes a lot of sense. Let's go have a look at your ships here. See how that's looking. So, Houndstooth is chilling. Because you have Exec, right? Defender's up here. That's nice. Leader? I'll do Padme. I would do Padme and do Treya after. Padme Zetas are pretty good, so I think Padme's not a waste there at all. My Iden's looking pretty good here. Yeah, you have the Exec. Good account for 6.5 million. How far should Commander Ahsoka? 350. Boy, that's fast. That is good. That is a good Ahsoka. That is a really good Ahsoka. Now the next question is, yeah, you seem pretty on point. You know, 6-dot mods and characters that need them. Looks like he was working on some 6-dot mods over here as well. That's a nice mod. I love seeing like 15 plus on crit damage because crit damage triangles are hard to come by, so if you get a decent mod there, it's not bad at all. Rex. Okay. I have no idea, man. Hey Bradley, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having an awesome day as well. I'm sure everyone here is. Bearing in mind we can actually play the game today, isn't it pretty fun, right? I think the main thing is just making sure you have the 6 ships. Because you don't have you don't have either of these 7-star. I think that needs to be the priority. If anyone wants to be going for Leviathan in any form, you've got to have these ships. So that's what I would probably recommend. Alright, great account though. Okay, now we have the Royal Rangers as the next roster we're going to be doing today. 36-19. Okay. Let's do this. Oh guys, by the way, Cow is so easy to star up. Today, I know it's double drops, I literally got like 50 shards from 3 refreshes. So, Cow's going to be an early game character you can farm and just make an insane team. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if unlearned Force user teams are something people go for early. Like Seer, Cow, Ahsoka. And apparently crew's really good in there, which is nice because I don't really use crew anywhere. Because Kylo's an offense without first order, normally for me. And crew's kind of left over. What's that red thing on my shoulder? Where? What shoulder? What are you talking about? I don't have a red thing on my shoulder. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. And guys, I've already said before, but if you didn't know, there was loads of gifted members yesterday. So if you click the join button, it should give you the option to opt in to receive as well. So make sure you do that. That way you get to spam emotes in the chat. Especially in Grand Arena, which there'll be a Grand Arena stream tomorrow, guys. So this roster, Leviathan and Kylo. Jabba's unlocked. Oh man, yeah, I'm jealous. This is the way to play, guys. R9 Chris Anton. This is the way to go. He's such a good R9. He's honestly a really, really good R9 there, guys. I'm jealous of that R7 Traitor as well. Okay. So you're gonna go for Leviathan, now you're 8 million GP, so I'm just gonna assume you have the ships done. Yeah. Just these two. So a little bit more work on Emperor Shuttle and Sith Fighter, and you should be good here. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. Hera Omicron, and you're taking her up, I assume, for the fleet. Makes perfect sense. Droidica Omicron. Zalber R5, I'm a big fan of that. Do you have any Wookiees? That may be a TV thing that you're doing these for. You do have Tarful there. And then you're doing Kylo, so it's got to be your first order. CG, how do we make money? Make people have to spend crystals to take tunes from level 1 to 85. No, don't even do that. Don't even do that, because that is nasty. That is not even funny. No, that is the most evil thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm gonna be real there, guys. Also, just so you guys are aware, today's stream's not gonna be a super long one. Not like yesterday. Today will be like maybe 2 to 4 hours, around about that time. Yesterday's stream was like 8 hours long. It was way too long. It was fun, but it was long, guys. It was really long. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you're just taking Phoenix up. I don't know if that's for TB or for fleets. I was a little bit confused why it's only these three. Kanan makes sense because Kanan has a lot of uses. Kanan's actually a really good Jedi because he can be used with JML. He can be used with Starkiller. He can be used in other teams. Hera's not terrible because of the ship. Zeb, I don't know, man. The rest of them I'm not really. Like, for me, if you want to invest in Phoenix, it's a higher relics. It's got to be Ezra or Kanan. They're the two best in the faction. You was hoping the stream would be long, so I have something to do while I wait for my dad to come back with the milk. What? I don't understand. What do you mean you don't understand? What don't you understand? Alright. Let's go take a look at the mods. Okay. Darth Revan's up here. It's decent. 332. Oh, the free random Phoenix. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Fleets or TB, because remember, Phoenix is needed in TB at Relic 7. I need to when Mario's Relic 9 Cup. No, it's all about the young Han, right? Look at that. Awful. How can you watch the channel and not invest in young Han? Like, how does that even happen? Guys, like, seriously. I don't really think there's anything else to look at in this one, guys. I think we kind of covered everything. Bush layout Omicron. You don't actually need the Omicron to do the Relicate at max. In case you guys didn't know. And if you do have Jabba, getting that team to R8 so that you get the max bonuses there is so important. That's what I'll be doing very, very soon on my account. Alright, that was Justice for Glurmit, more R9 Young Hans. There are more now. I actually don't know how many there are in total. Let's go have a look. Last time I checked, there was like 5. So Young Han, there's now 10 R9s. Young Lando, there's now 3. Would you look at that, guys? Would you look at that? There's now 3 R9 Young Landos. And then in terms of Vandal, there's now 62. I can't believe 2 more people have R9 Young Lando, if I'm honest, guys. That must be a platoon thing. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on there. I don't think it's that great in R9. I think it's actually kind of awful, let's be real. Okay, next up we have Alan. For the roster view here. Okay, 44-24. Let's go, Young Han and Lando propaganda. I should probably make some posters for them and like put them everywhere across the internet, right? That would be pretty fun. Update gonna hit soon. Is it? That wouldn't be bad when it comes. Gas rush. We can have a look at the what we've been told here. So gas, then executor, yeah, it's going for General Skywalker. I think that's a very, very strong opening because General Skywalker is going to be beating a lot on offense. He's going to be doing a lot of defense. Separatist droids are in a really good spot. Grand Arena on offense, they're going to be killing a lot of the early GLs, with the exception of SLKR. You'll kill C, you'll kill JML. Very bad jabbers you can actually kill with Grievous. Not good ones, but bad jabbers. Grievous will just destroy. Like, to be fair, my jabber could really be beaten by Grievous. Like, if you have high relic separatists, Grievous just gets kind of... Or sorry, Jabba kind of gets wrecked. You just need the clones. If you're ever going to go for General Skywalker and not have Jedi, because I know some people run gas or like Jake here, but if you go for gas, you don't have Jedi, you need the father first up and running. You do a JKR though, so maybe that's where you decide to use them. You got an in-game finished update? No, it was just a server update. It's already happened. I've already been logged out for it. It was like half an hour ago. Sorry for the yawning, guys. Roster reviews, man. They're hard on the mind, right? C3PO is done. The Padme team is getting there. And then what do the Galactic Republic ships look like? Oh, we're pretty much A-okay for the unlock here. We just need one of these to be 7-star. You can do it with Mace. You don't have to wait for Negotiator. 1.9 million is pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. Did I do the math? I haven't. Not yet. I haven't really looked at the rewards properly. So yesterday I was obviously doing a stream. Then when I finished, I was messing around with some more teams for today's video. I haven't really had a chance to sit down and really work out what to buy, what not to buy, and what kind of threshold you need to get to. Although I probably should be posting my scores. I'm probably gonna go post them later on today. I'm gonna go do all my attacks and post the score so I can at least guarantee I get rewards for the raid. 750 MK3 Carbantes per week if you do 2 Sith raids per week. Really? That's actually kind of decent. That's actually really decent. Wow. Really? I'm gonna have a look at it after this. See, for me, I think I'm only gonna be doing it on... I think most of mine is just gonna be exclusively going on aero magnifiers, electron conductors, and injectors. I think that's the only things I'm gonna buy of mine. Whether or not that's good value or not, I don't know yet. I need to look into it, but those are the things that I just never have. So that's probably what I'm going to be using mine on. Also, I need double drops to finish. So that I can stop spending all my crystals on Cantina refreshes. Okay, Executors after. I'm not really too worried about that. I would say get Grievous to Relic. Grievous at Relic is kind of low-key really important. Guys, also just a little heads up, if you are wanting more 6-dot mods, now's the time to get them during double drops, because you get so many just resources from doing so. Like, I may go do it in a second, just quickly do some more fleet refreshes here, because it's important, guys. If you wanna have good mods, they need to be 6-dot. So Grievous is a really good example of someone that needs them. Grievous should be aiming for around about 140, 150k health. Give me 1 second, guys, because looking at Grievous reminds me of someone I need to contact. Okay, I like this account. We're not going to look at Executor too much because it's mainly a gas-orientated account. Yeah. Okay, I have like no crystals. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to do something really inefficient here. I'm going to go and... Oh, it's actually not that bad because it's crystals you get more through the store at the moment. 25% more, which is pretty nice. So would double drops work well with Cryros? Oh, it does. I've gotten like almost 200 Cryros already through double drops. I got my mission to Relic, and then I also got Cow to almost Gear 11. I can show you here. My Cow is like on the way up. I just need these, and then he's done. But what I wanted to do there, guys, we are going to the next roster, but just while I remember. Mods. I need to be doing a lot of these, because you get so many 6-dot slicing materials through doing this. And at the moment, I'm trying to finish doing what I tell you guys to do, and 6-dotting all my fleet commanders. This mod isn't that great, but we'll see. Maybe it somehow rolls, right? If it rolls speed, gonna be relatively okay. Okay, come on. Please, roll speed, roll speed, roll speed. Do it for me. Okay, that's kind of awful. If this doesn't roll speed again, then it's a bad day. If it doesn't roll speed again, I don't think I'm going to 6-dot it. But if it can roll 14, I don't think I'll be unhappy there. Okay, come on. Roll speed! No, do you know what? I'm not even going to do that one, guys. That's the only problem I'm having. I just don't have any good health primaries here. Health... with health... Sort by speed. I mean, Grievous doesn't really need speed. But I do want something on him. Like, this isn't very good. This one's better than this one. Do you know what? We'll switch these. We'll put this one on Grievous, because this one's got some potential. At least a little bit, right? What? Oh my god, I thought I would have had enough there, guys. I'm gonna be honest. There we go. I just need to... yeah. I need the speed there. Okay, I mean, the potency's quite nice, I guess. The health is nice. And my Grievous is now 154. That's much better than it used to be. Let's be real. Okay. This mod here is pretty garbage, but I just sliced it because I need 6-dot mods on Grievous. I have like no other mods to use for him there. Because like I tell you guys, I need to follow my own advice, and we're currently making sure all the commanders have 6-dot mods. Siraj doesn't need speed. No, he doesn't. But I like having him have a little bit of speed. Just because then you can use him elsewhere. But I do want to give him that health back. He can have the one... he can have this one. Defense is quite nice. There we go. I mean, I'll 6-dot him eventually. I know it's not efficient. I told you guys I'm not... that wasn't about efficiency. I just wanted to... I wanted to refresh the mods. This one. Then the mod is dead. I'd sliced anyway. I need the 6 dots. I can filter them down eventually, but I need the 6-dot mods. Because my fleets, the 6-dot mods are lacking. But hey, it is what it is. Because what I'm doing right now is I'm just basically 6-dotting as many mods as possible. Because that's where I'm failing on the stats. And then once they're all 6-dot, then the really bad ones will just get filtered down to the really bad fleet characters. Unless you meant don't 6-dot the dead mod, as in the one I didn't do, because that was dead. The one on Grievous, I don't think it was that... I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't too bad, right? It's this one. And the potency's nice. Yeah, it's not the worst mod ever. Potency's nice on Grievous. Anyway, we're not here to do modding, we're here to do roster reviews. We'll go on to the next one now. Alright, let's go do it. I just reminded myself I needed to do that, so that's why I jumped in there. Okay, so the next roster we're going to be doing today is this one here. Executor plus Jabba is the farm. 56-34. 56-34. Can we review the hot tub stream? 12 out of 10. I know, right? That was a pretty good hot tub stream. It wasn't too bad at all, right? Okay. So let's just work this one out, guys. So Executor and Jabba is the farm. Also, if you was wondering why I was still at 6 dots, my aim is by the end of this year to have 606 dots. So I want to double. I'm currently at 300 and I want to be at 600 by the end of the year. When I get to 600, then I can relax and then I can spend some time. But I just... The thing is, 6 dot mods on health, offense, crit damage, potency, tenacity are too important. I need so many of them. Because right now I just don't have enough of those stats. Because the stat increases are huge. Which is why I'm sometimes doing some more unoptimal ones. So I've got to get them done. Alright, anyways, so... I meant to look at Heart Cartel. No bounty hunters. Executor into Jabba makes a lot of sense. Executor into Jabba does make a lot of sense. It's going to take a while to get them up and running, but I don't think that's the end of the world, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the new raid changes really hurts Executor farms. Basically, any farm that needs relic hates kind of gets shafted. Okay, so we need one more relic hate here on Boba. Thor, he's out. Do it. Go get him and come back. Go get him and come back. I suppose we could mess around with him at low gear. I don't think he's going to do anything, but... Funnily enough, I think he's going to be good at Bodhi. Used Savage today in GAC, gave him a DC that gives him 5% offense per stack. Oh yeah, he will go crazy with that. I'm going to try and get one of those myself. Like a spare one, because I don't have enough left over. I was having this conversation with someone the other day. Datacrons, or if you have Savage, if you have Wampa, you should at least have a Datacron for each character, because they are going to really benefit from having that. Because if you want to use Savage in offense, having that is insane. Like yesterday, I probably would have killed Grievous if I had that. So having more of them is very beneficial. So I've got to wait for next conquest and farm like an absolute madman. We have SLKR a lot. That's actually pretty decent. 263 on Vader being the fastest. Okay. We need to work on mods. Low investment, only at level 3. Yeah. And if you take the character to level 5, I would still recommend you go to level 8. It does make a big difference. And if you want to make Savage even better, I don't know if he needs health still. He already has so much. I would go for other bonuses on Necron. But getting a Datacron from 1 to 8 isn't the issue. It's 1 to 9 or 8 to 9. 8 to 9 is like double. 1 to 8 isn't that hard to do. Like, you can do that in like a day. If that, you can get like 2 crons to level 8 in a day if you try really hard. But getting them to level 9, that's another story. Mine has a 4 health set with 6 dot. Yeah, so mine used to, and then I unlocked new characters and had to ruin Savage. Well, Savage used to be like 110k health at Relic 3. And then I had to pull all those health mods away. And that's what I'm saying. This is why I need to just 6 dots so much, because you still gain a decent amount of mods. Like today, for example, I rolled a 20. Like let me show you guys what I did today. In today, I from the Jabber event, I got this mod, just randomly, you know, which is pretty good speed, you know. I put this on Echo, and I will 6 dot in slice it because it's potentially 28 speed. But the problem is, like, you just need the primary so much. Yeah, it's that mod. And then I also did this one as well from the Jabber event. I got GI to 25. Now, someone in my guild asked me, because I showed the other day, let me see if I can find the one I did. I think it was here. I posted some mods that I'd been slicing, and some people were like, why did, they basically said, why did I slice these particular mods? And, like, for example, this one, because there's not very good stats, right? Basically, my mindset is, potency primary is really good, especially on a health mod. Like, that's going on Echo. My Echo is now like 357. Which is insane. He was about 340, and that mod's just bumped him up. Oh no, that mod wasn't calibration. That mod was just a roll from earlier. That mod was just a, it was a 5 dot mod with 4 speed. And then I rolled it and it got 22. Or 21, 22, something like that, right? Yeah, 21. That mod. This is just a leveling up. See, it's only level 14. Or level 12. This one's calibration. And basically, when it comes to calibrating mods, like, let me show you. I think this is an important topic to talk about. Oh, you're talking about the GI mod. Oh, no. I don't do that. You probably should, but I don't do that. So, the way the calibrations are working... Hold on. Let me show you.
I'll show you the dark side.
Thank you for the sub. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream enough to stick around. So... Give me 1 second, look. Oh, it's supposed to be this. Okay, so all of these can be calibrated. Now, the way it kind of works is at 6A, you get 6 calibrations. If you're below 6A, you only get 5, and then you get like 4, and then you get 3, right? So you get less, but every time you just level them up, you get 1 more. But if I was to show you one that I have that is like... this one, for example... You know what, let's sort by A mods that I've actually tried calibrating. Okay, this one's an example. If you try calibrating these mods, it's then 25, and then it goes from 25, and then it goes to, what is it, like 35 or something? So when the Jabba mission comes around, you get enough to calibrate 4 mods. And at the moment, I'm just calibrating the mods that are the cheapest. As long as they've got decent speed, I just calibrate them. And if it hits speed, it's a win, and if it doesn't, 25 then 40, that's right. I don't calibrate enough to go up that high. So at the moment, I'm just going through all the low mods. Like, for example, this one may get calibrated. Even though it's not the best mod, it's a cheap calibration. And it could still hit 19 speed. And then once they're all done, then I'll concentrate more on the expensive ones. Because, like, for example... I wish I could see how many times it's been calibrated. This one, for example, for 25 currency, I could recalibrate, say, the potency, and I could get offense flat or potency again, and that's expensive. Like, that's almost 2 calibrations, and that could have given me, like, you know, 15 plus, 20 plus on another mod. I know it's not maybe the most efficient, but it's just the way I'm doing it to begin with. Because the Jabba mission gives so many calibration stuff that I feel like I can go through, get all of these calibrated, and then come back and worry about them later. That's just what I've been doing anyway. And it's been working. I mean, in the last week alone, I've gone from, I think 2 weeks actually, I have gone from 25 speed mods to 30. And I've gone from, like, I think I was at 20 speed mods to 109. So clearly it's working for me. It may not be the best or most efficient, but that's just what I've been doing anyway. Okay, let's go to the next roster review. Okay. My problem is my mods used to, like, they're not as bad as they used to be, but my mods used to be so bad that I had to take a very different approach to what is considered the most efficient to catch up quick. I mean, it might be worth the 25. Like, I don't know. I know some people are very much like, you should only calibrate the mods that have the best rolls. But for me, I'd rather do a 15 calibration, 25 calibration and stop. Like, there's no way I'm doing a 40 calibration until I've done all the lower ones that are worth doing. And no, I'm not going to be calibrating mods at 10 speed. It's only mods that can potentially go over 15, or mods that can go up to 20. Those are the sorts of mods which I don't mind doing. But that's just me. I know, like I said, I know it's not the most efficient way to do it, but it's been working for me. My mod score is improving, which is the main thing. Because, like I said, guys, my mods used to be so bad. Like, I need, as I said, 600 6-dot mods by the end of the year. If I get there, I'm pretty happy, because then I can relax and start farming better mods. And the Java mission's helping so much with that. Like, I'm currently at 288 6-dot mods, 289 really, because I just did one on stream. And a week ago, I was at 280, so I've done 8 6-dot mods just in the last week. You know, I'll show you guys. I mean, as we're talking about mods, this may be somewhat beneficial. So, give me 1 second. Let me get up this week, and then let me get up last week's mods. Okay. So this is this week's mods. So this is from today. And this one is from last week. There we go. So you can see in 1 week, I've gained 6 6-dot mods, 2 10 plus, 2 15. Oh no, wait, hold on. Yeah, 2 of these, 2 15. 1 more 25 plus, 3 more 20 plus. Like, if I do this sort of growth every week, I'm so happy. And it's not easy. At the moment, I'm only farming slicing mats. At the moment, nothing else. Am I doing sword testing? I'm not wailing on sword today. But I may unlock him and just throw him in squad arena to see what he does. Though this is why Jabba is the best, because Jabba gives you so many mods. Like, seriously. But yeah, at the moment, I'm only farming 6-dot mods, because like I said, I kind of have enough mods as it is. I have I'm getting to the point where I have a lot of, like, okay mods unassigned that I just stockpiling. And by okay, I mean 10 speed and above that I just haven't applied. And I kind of just need to 6-dot mods. This should be nearer 600 for my level. Like, if I can get to that point, I'm going to look really, really good. And if you guys want to see what the mods looked like a year ago... Hold on, guys. Let me find you. Because I told you, my mods used to be bad. I said this in a video I uploaded a while ago. So give me 1 second. I don't remember where it is. Give me 1 second here, guys. I will find this for you. Okay, let me see if I can find one for you guys real quick. Okay, I'm really struggling to find this. I've got to go back through the archives. Okay, I don't want to go too old. What's the date today? Alright, it's May the 4th, of course it is. During April. Oh. Alright, here we go. Let's go back here. Okay, guys, I've almost found it. I've almost found it. It's taking me so long. I will find it. I've got to go all the way back because I don't keep screenshots. I've got to go all the way back through stuff. Because I can go 2 years ago, but that's not really gonna be too beneficial here. You know, we can go back that far. That's okay. All right, hold on. We're in the 8th. You know, we'll go for this one. So this was my mods. Okay, this is a much better example. So this was my mods almost 2 years ago. Okay. All right, let's put these here. So this one here, okay. This was my mods 2 years ago. I just want to show you guys, like, I used to be so bad at modding. I used to just not care about modding. There you go. They used to honestly be terrible. Like, and this is the thing, there you go. Mods today, mods basically 2 years ago. And it wasn't easy, you know. So that wasn't even 2 years ago, that was more like 1.5 years ago, but still, the point is, like, the mods have grown a lot. I think they'll change them, yeah. Maybe not improve them, but they'll be changed a little bit. But yeah, the mods used to be so bad. Oh, my issue is getting mods to 15, and they're the ones that increase mod score. Oh, guys, I'm losing my mind here. Keep clicking the wrong stuff. Okay, let's actually do this roster review because he said he was going to do that. So it's a relatively new account. They're farming Imperial Troopers. I'm kind of a fan of Trooper Farm. But like I said it before in recent streams, like the last couple of months have been the first times in literal ever that I've had better mods than my opponents. And it's because I've been working, like, because I used to play this game really, really casually. Like,
I'll show you the dark side.
thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, in the past, I used to only really care about 2B and raids, and not so much about Grand Arena. And then I finally decided I was fed up with bad mods, and I farmed like a madman, and I've been doing it ever since. And slowly, I'm not gonna lie, the first 6 months I saw like no progress, and now all of a sudden it's just every week I'm unlocking a better and better and better mod. And a lot of that is because of 6-dotting. It's huge. Like, seriously, guys. 6-dotting is the way to go. And like I said, if you guys haven't seen them, I did like those small mod videos. I recommend you guys go watch them. And sometimes being slightly inefficient and taking up bad mods for the primaries benefits you later, because you're not gonna want to put, you know, only 20 speed mods with 6 dot or whatever on rubbish pilots. They just need any 6 dot mod. It doesn't matter what one you use. Like for example, my Holdo. I'll show you my Holdo, guys, for 1 second. /p unit Holdo. So my Holdo is gonna go. These are the mods that are gonna go to 6 dot. They're not great. They're not bad, but she doesn't necessarily need. You know, 10 speed is okay. She doesn't need any more. I don't really want to give her any more than this. You know, this mod isn't too bad. Crit avoidance is okay on her. Again, these aren't great mods. As you can see, this is a 6 dot I did a long time ago that I kind of regret, but we can still apply these. Like, it's not terrible. She doesn't need great mods. I just want her to be 6 dotted. I don't even really use her. You had a 5-speed blue tenacity mod that was working on 6 dot, ended up becoming 13-speed mod. That's not bad though. Alright, so yeah, Imperial Troopers are on the way. This is still a relatively new account. I would recommend you go do the marquees, the current set of characters as they're back. 7 speed 6 dot. I know. I told you that's one of the old ones I did, but then I just put it on a pilot because it's better to have it than not use it. I know I have some bad mods. I'm sure everyone has 1 or 2 really weird mods that they don't need. And it's purple. Look, I don't know why I did that, man. Don't flame me like that. It was an accident. It was a long time ago. It was an accident. Right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to. I'm back. I had to turn the light on. The lighting was getting too dark. Yeah, like, my point I was trying to make is that modding mistakes you make... I was going to turn the light on. Sorry. I switched the thing quicker than I should have done. Modding mistakes you make, you can salvage, and you can put them on pilots, and even if you never use them. Like, for example... If you have a Galactic Republic fleet, you may want Jedi Consular on the subs, and you may want 6 dot mods, but you don't want him to have good mods because he's not a good character. You see where I'm going with this? So by 6 dotting mods early and getting them ready, you can at least transition them down. Because you're not always going to have the best mod, and you still need those primaries, you still need the ship stats. Maybe I just got a very different mod mentality to other people, because my mods used to suck so bad that, you know... I didn't have that abundance of 14, 15, 20 speed mods to 6 dot. So I've had to go a very different way. So my approach is slightly different. But it's worked for me, and that's the main thing. I'm now at the point where I can compete on mods. Which is just the best feeling ever. Okay. So. Ships, we need to be working on them. You need these at 5 stars. Desperately. I recommend doing the TIE Fighter, the Imperial one, and both the First Order ones, and the Geo ships. I think they're the standard ones you want to be going for. I know we didn't really... I mean, you only said Imperial Troopers. We did look Imperial Troopers there. We went on a lot of tangents. Okay. Executor unsure. Okay. That one was a bit longer than the rest, but that's because we went on a really long tangent there, guys. I still think it's important because mods shouldn't be ignored. Hey man, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. You're kind of stuck on your Darth Vader triangle mod. Is 6 dot gold crit damage. 15 speed, 1 flat offense, 6% offense. That's not a bad mod. That's not a bad mod at all. What set is it? Hey, Comment Malone, welcome to the stream. Lots of you stopping by lately. It's pretty awesome to see you all. Speed set, yeah, I like that mod. Honestly, triangles, until you get to late game, a lot of them are going to be like 10 to 15 speed max. Because they're just, triangles are so rare. Don't throw away triangles of 4 or 5 speed, because sometimes you need them. Like, I have a couple of triangles, I showed you the previous one earlier, that are 6 dot with way less than 10 speed, but because I don't have any, and you still need those stats. I just have 10k subscribers? No, that's too kind. I've got to work my way to 10k. It's not. I'm not gonna. Unfortunately, I can't be given it. You know. It's gonna take a while to get there, but I'm sure we can get there one day. That'll be pretty awesome, right? But thank you. The comment is really kind there. Man, today's video is going crazy. 4k views. That's like one of my best videos. That's pretty crazy, guys. Oh. But yeah, thank you, Comment Malone. I do appreciate that. Jeff can write up a new contract for his employee that forces him to watch and subscribe. Yeah, I think Jeff should do that, right? I think that'd be pretty awesome. But don't worry, guys. Like, the unfortunate thing is because of my job, as much as I love it, it's just very irregular hours. It's very hard for me to keep constant content. But I'm gonna try my best to at least, like, I want to do daily videos. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we're gonna at least have like 5 videos a week going forward. That's the plan. The streams, I would love to go back to daily streams, but that's just impossible. I can't do daily streams and daily content. It's just no time. That's okay. That's not a bad idea. Comment Malone. Only if you do see what plus GBA plus JMK. Yeah, I'll do that. No problem. Yeah, no problem. We'll do it. We'll do it and see how it goes. Right. Okay, so this account, quite a lot of relics. Savage, Omicron, Gear 11's pretty good. I work in an airport, but I work in the hospitality industry. But because it's an airport, it's the hours are very irregular, you know. Like, some days I start work at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Some days I start work at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's just very irregular, which is why it's very hard to keep a constant content stream coming. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. So, either way, we're gonna try our best. But some weeks, like, especially when it's like peak season for traveling, which is like summer, it's very, very stressful and lots of man, it's rough. It is rough. Because obviously, if you start work at 4, you don't get up at 4. You have to get up at like 1 or 2 in the morning to get ready and stuff. But during peak summer season, oh my god, it's so busy. And then I just don't have time to make too many videos. But that's why I said last week on the Discord, I'm spending a couple weeks and focusing on making bulk content so that basically I'll always have something to upload. That's the plan. But hey, it's good. I enjoy it. And not as much as spending time with you guys. Right, so you don't know on the GL, this is General Skywalker, right? Executor. Well, General Skywalker's happening. Executor's 100% happening. But then it's like, where do you go after this? I'm gonna be honest, guys, it's a little bit tough. Like, what do you actually do here? Now, in terms of first GLs, I think a lot of people are going to start saying Jabba, but the problem with doing that is you need Wampa to have 7 stars, and you also need Hermit Yoda. If you don't have these, there's no chance. And then you need Rebel Officer Leia. Also, guys, anyone want to see the free-to-play today? Maybe we can do that in a little bit. After some more of these roster reviews, we can hop on there and I can show you guys the progress there. And then we got the Rebels here. And we need Rebel Officer Leia. She's not unlocked. That's kind of the downside with Jabba. Like Jabba, JML, the requirements themselves aren't bad, like the actual relic requirements. But the problem is Jedi Luke is just such a farm. Guess is gonna eat up we'll get to. Yeah, I mean, General Skywalker does eat up. It's get one, but he does. That's right. But he's still worth it. Your cat's 7 months old, and you'll be unlocking JKO in 4 days. Okay, fair enough. That's pretty good. But I assume you've been like concentrating on that from day one. Like what I'm saying is, people that have no progress, they're still going to be 5, 6, 7 months away from where they are now. That's why on my free to play, I've made a very, very big effort on finding a guild that does Hoth, because I want to make sure I have Rolo done and Probe Droid done in case they're needed somewhere. Like I don't mind spending longer and getting those characters in the bag, basically. Plus Probe Droid's actually pretty fun. I don't really use them enough on the main, but they can do some interesting stuff. They're good to have. In terms of first GLs, based on this account, Jabba or JMK, I would be more inclined to say Jabba's the better, but then if you're going for gas, you're going to be stuck with get one. So maybe JMK. But then we have the problem. You still need to be able to do well in the raid, for example. No point JMK Cat without JMK without Cat. I don't know, man. Like JMK without Cat is nowhere near as good. But JMK can still do stuff. And it's better to have a GL than not have one. But you're right, ages away from Proving Grounds. The only reason I say JMK is because you already have a lot of the progress done. Qui-Gon's almost at Relic. Grievous is more or less done. Cad Bane's more or less done. Like, that's why I'm saying JMK makes sense, because you basically have the prep done, you might as well just finish it. Yours is JML, Profundity, Starkiller, or JMK? I think they're all good plans. I think Starkiller is very good. Who was I talking to the other day who had Afro? I was talking to someone, but I can't remember who it was. Yeah, Executor will get #1. I reckon that will not change. What temple? Good question. No. So maybe JMK is just not making much sense there. I don't know. Oh, you're here. I didn't see you there. Okay, we'll be a while before Cat and don't know what temple. Okay. If you weren't close to gas, and I'm assuming you're gonna go, like I know your message says that you're going for executor, but then it just screams to me that you've decided to go for gas, right? Because you are very, very close. Because you just played on Anakin's TIE Fighter, right? Or Starfighter. I don't know. I think Jabba's going for exec just kind of needs something to bridge the gap between that and JMK. Gas 2. I honestly would have said Jabba, but it's really tough to suggest that. Oh, this is a great roster of 2 minute GP. This is insane. It's just really hard to say go for Jabba when you're going for gas because they're going to conflict. I wouldn't really say go for like Kylo. See, Kylo and Rey would be quick farms. They would definitely bridge the gap. I think Rey would give you better teams. Kylo would give you a better offensive team. Although I'm going to be real, Rey would probably still hold like nobody's business on defense. Zori is amazing, yeah. In terms of GLs, I think it's tough. JKL, JML, yeah, I see, I'm with you. JKL, JML, or Jabba. But the problem is, Gas, Hoda, Wampa all need get one. That's so intensive. It's just not feasible for a lot of people. Which means you're left with really C, SLKR, Rey as your primary options. So maybe that's what you do. Unless you just don't do a GL yet. And you do Executor and then you do something else fleet-wise. This is tough. Yeah, the lack of overlap's true, but then the benefit of doing them is they'll bloat you quicker because of the fleets. And they're quick farms. Like, SLKR and Rey would both take you about 6 months. Each, max. Like, probably even quicker once you get rolling. Because you're already 2 million GP, you'll be getting decent rewards, decent resources. You could easily do that in, like, probably 4 or 5 months, maybe 6. But the lack of overlap is true, so maybe going for C. I mean, C will still work on offense, it's just... Yeah, I mean, okay, yes. I like the idea of C. C does make sense. Basically, the best ones would be JMK, JML, or Jabba, but I don't think you're in a position to do that. Starkiller is an option. Starkiller is always an option. I mean, you could even do Starkiller and Afra and get both of them done. I mean, they're both really, really quick farms. You're getting 60 shards plus of Hoda would get 1. That's good. But just remember, you only 330 of Hoda and then 330 of Wampa. It's a long time. And it depends on how good your guild is as well. A Starkiller could make sense. I mean, you could do C, you could do Starkiller, and you could get both of them done. And I feel like that would be a good choice for your account. Hey, that's pretty awesome. Congrats on the 7-star Wampa. I love this account though. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I think C makes sense. I'd say finish General Skywalker, finish Executor, then do C. Starkiller, that sort of route. 20 from the event and 30 from TB. Is the event coming? Oh, the event is coming. That's pretty huge. Rolo, IPD, Wampa, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'm a fan of that. Swords here. Okay. At 138.34. Okay. Kindly finish the exec file, Cad Bane and Banter Relic. I'm gonna finish up CLS Imperial Troopers. Might go for Jabba. I think that's gonna be very standard. I think a lot of people are gonna go for Jabba at the moment. No problem. Thank you for asking for a review. Yeah, I noticed that as well. There's nothing wrong with that, being focused on certain factions. What you'll find is early game, if you're going for a gas farm, it's probably going to be like that anyway. ROT and Darkside Geo? That could be fair as well. Could be fair as well. Okay, so this account, we're finishing the Executor, and by Executor... Oh, sorry guys, we're going to be finishing Cad Bane to R5 and Beskar Mando. Beskar Mando is not a bounty hunter, he's a scoundrel. To R5. So guys, I just messaging someone in a guild chat. Okay. So CLS Imperial Troopers go after that Jabba. Yeah, I think Jabba makes sense. Troopers looking pretty good here. At least for a start, right? If you want to be really efficient with your gear, you know, Piet Relic for exec, Viz, don't worry about, Dark Trooper Relic. The rest, honestly, low gear's fine. As long as Dark Trooper's geared up, you're going to be punching up. And as long as you're modded correctly. Because then you're guaranteed to take those turns and Dark Trooper will get those kills. Alright guys, we're gonna do another couple and then I'm probably gonna end the stream. Because I've gotta go do something this evening. Like I said guys, this was only ever gonna be a short one. But it turns out I don't have as much time as I wish I had. We did a long stream yesterday and we got a long one tomorrow. Grand Arena tomorrow is gonna be crazy, and we might do some more raid testing in tomorrow's stream. Right, so I do like the idea of doing a hut cartel. I do think that is a really, really good idea. I really like the idea of doing hut cartel afterwards because they're needed for the raid, right? And the raid's going to be somewhat important. Other than that, I think it looks good. And what else was it that you said on your request? CLS. Let's go look at CLS and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay. Yeah, we need to work a little bit on the CLS team. CLS is a good team to build up. So we'll give you butterflies. Did you get them all the way to 5-star? Also, how good are they? Four hours and no gameplay. Yeah, yesterday's stream, yeah. What, hold on. What actually was yesterday's? Let me go double check. Cause I got it all time coded. So yesterday's stream, we didn't start the GAC till 4 hours in, but we did have a subscribers GAC for an hour, and we did look at the raid for a little bit as well. I mean, we still did close to 4 hours of gameplay yesterday. It's not like it's not like it was a short stream because we did like 2 hours of raid testing. I didn't realize how much raid testing we actually did. Wow, that's pretty long because it was like an 8-hour stream. But I'm not gonna lie, it's made me really tired today and I've still got stuff to do. So today's one's not gonna be very long. I wasn't, to be fair, I wasn't planning on streaming today. It was just like a bonus one. Because I felt like streaming today. Yeah, I think CLS needs a bit of work. And if you guys didn't know, I'm starting to make guides for each, hold on, before I forget. I'm making guides for TB. I'm heading somewhere. Everyone always says this. I need to start actually like planning this bit out, don't I? We're going to the cantina. We'll be there tomorrow. Okay, we'll be in the Glum cantina. That's where we're heading. But yeah, I'm making guides for each TB planet. And CLS is one of the best teams in the neutral sector. Believe it or not, neutral is a bit weird, but CLS is one of those teams that works really well. Work on CLS, you're destroying Padme, JKR, Starkiller squads of it. Yeah, CLS is a great investment. 100% working them. And they work for the JML because of JML Rex as well. So it's always beneficial to invest in them. I'd also invest a little bit in IG and Quill. I think they are a good duo to have if you've done a Best Commando event. Alright. But yeah, I feel like 2.9 with Kylo is pretty insane. Kylo and exec as well. 2.9 is so good. And then you're gonna finish the rest and you're gonna have Jabba. And you're gonna be having the time of your life. Right, we're gonna do one more, guys, and then I'm gonna disappear into the abyss. And then you guys can get ready for Grand Arena tomorrow. So the last one for today is going to be Lord of Hunger. Okay. So Lord of Hunger, what's the time on the stream? 1:42:55. Did he have a 7-star echelon? Oh, I'll go back and have a look in a second. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll go have a look now. We'll go have a look now. I didn't even think to look at ships. My bad. My bad. But thank you for reminding me. Yeah, they had 7 starch now. So it looks pretty good. No Empire. That's surprising me, guys. That there's no Interceptor or anything like that. I thought there should be. Not Interceptor, sorry, the Prototype. I feel like that is something people should, or Defender even, people should be investing in. Okay, now we'll go to Lord of Hunger. Okay. And then we will disappear into the abyss again. Okay, so 6.2 million GP, Inquisitors and Leviathan hoarding. Inquisitors are coming along. It's £2, or just basically anything. The whole point of doing that is just because roster reviews take a lot of time, and I know some of you want to skip, so it's basically yeah, no, it's not 199.99. Yeah, just all your life savings. Okay, how about that? It's all in the pin comment. I put everything. Oh, I didn't put the amount. Oops, I was supposed to do that. I can't edit it, but it's not a lot. It's basically just the bare minimum. I think it's the fairest way because I like having the system of the queue because then everyone gets done eventually, but I understand some of you don't want to wait. And some of you would rather just have, you know, everything done straight away. I need the 65 on me. No, I don't. I'm not going to buy that anyway. I'm going to save because I might have to do Saw. Depending on when they release the new cow, I may have to spend on Saw to finish Calcareous Survivor Day 1. Unfortunately. Not really a fan of that, but it is what it is. I think that's more beneficial to me than some Omicrons. When I already have more than enough Omicrons to compete anyway. Like, the only Omicrons I'm lacking are Territory War ones, but I can get them over time. Okay. So Inquisitors are looking okay. Moore's here. And Leviathan hoarding. Let's go have a look at your Sith Empire. There's a chance all of these are needed. And then Sith ships. Let's see if you have the Sith ships. My Sith fighter needs a little bit of help. We should be getting the Leviathan. We should be getting the Leviathan stuff soon. Well, there's a chance that Sith Empires can get some Omicrons because there's ships there. So there's a chance it makes sense, right? Like a Malik Omicron or a Darth Revan Omicron. Maybe a HK1 that makes him activate his unique, the Darth Revan unique on the droids would be pretty good. Okay, so the hoarding looks like it's going to be going okay. You've got a decent account, and by decent mean very good. You have 6.2 million, you have C, you have JMK, you have Executor. In terms of Datacrons, you have the Mara one. I'm jealous. I have the Mara one, but my Mara is not Relic 7.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Review, please.
Yeah, no problem. Just make sure you post your ally code. Put like little stars or dashes in between the numbers. Yeah, Lord of Hunger, that's a great account. I think Lord of Hunger also has just ridiculous mods. I think I remember this account from a while ago. So let's go have a look here. The 23% crit avoidance and the data sequence clutch, yeah. The crit avoidance is very nice. Although you need to be careful who you put that on, because some characters you want to be critted. Like, for example, I can't think of anyone right now, but for example, Malik, right? Crit avoidance on that wouldn't be that great because you want him to be critted so he taunts. Yeah, there you go. See, you read my mind, right? Yeah, I just need your allo code and then we can do your review. Sweet, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, dash is the fastest. Man, that's good. That's 364 speed dash. Damn, that's fast. 343 here. Oh my, these, yeah, I knew these mods were going to be really good, guys. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, let's do your account. Currently finishing the JMK ult, then we'll be working on Gas Fighter first, Lord Vader. JML at R9, Duff Revan at R, oh my god, so many R8s. What is this? It's crazy. That's pretty amazing. So JMKC, Malik at R9 is amazing. I'm a big fan of this. I honestly wish I had an R9 Malik. That's a good one as well. We can have a look at their Jabba. I don't think they do. No. That's pretty huge. Starkiller's here as well. Tusken Raider. Oh, Relic 7. What do your Tuskens actually look like? They're on their way. Tusken Warrior's an easy gear. Yeah, man, I'm so happy about seeing an R9 Malik. I think Malik is low-key a really, really strong R9. Because it means you can, like, if we look at the mods here, you got protection only, but you could potentially run like a tenacity cross, and you could still get decent amount of protection. You're currently at 218,000. You'd be about 200k with a tenacity primary. But he's fast, and a fast Malik is actually pretty good. He can throw off a lot of counters, and your Malik is fast. This is really nice. I love this. Lord Vader, let's go check out your progress there. So, Padme's Relic 5. The clones need a lot of work. Okay, Bad Batch is going to be very cryo heavy. I'm going to be real there, guys. That may take a while there. So I'm just looking through your roster, making sure I don't miss anything here. Hey the boss, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. We're just doing some roster reviews today. And chilling after yesterday. It's just a crazy stream. Cryo Crunch, yeah. Yeah, so many Cryos. But they're coming along. So Lord Vader's not too far away. Oh, you do actually have General Skywalker, but okay. Did you mean 50? Did you mean Gas 501st next? Okay, so you still need to work on the 501st. Okay, that makes sense. So they're coming along, and then soon you're gonna have the Gas team and all the clones, and they're all gonna be R5, which is pretty awesome. You ditch Lord Vader and go Jabba? I don't know if I would do that. Because you remember, you only need 5 teams, right? And I don't think there's much progress on... Okay, here's the argument, right? If the raid stays for a year, fair enough. If the raid goes in 6 months, even 3 or 4 months, which I can see happening, I think they're going to rotate the raids. What if the next raid is Death Star and Lord Vader's needed? Then do you say, oh, I wish I had Lord Vader? Or what if the next raid needs Rey, or it's like a Starkiller base? Like, if they're going to keep on changing it, I just don't think it's a good idea to... I get farming Tuskens. I get farming maybe Hut Cartel without Jabba, which I'm going to have a video on how good that is, right, later on today. I'm going to be posting a video on Hut Cartel, are they any good without Jabba? Like, I get all of that, but I don't think it's smart to drop everything and do like a multi-month farm for something that may not even be around for that long. Because they've said they want to rotate the raids, they want it to be fluid. They've already told us this. That there's going to be more raids. Now they've got like a placeholder in place. And from a business point of view, it makes sense. The quicker they swap the raids, the more people are going to whale, because the people at the top have to keep up with those raids. If you understand what I'm saying. There's going to be better raids, there's going to be worse raids. But I think that's what's going to kind of happen. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if, like, a year from now, there's, like, basically, like, raids as if they're assault battles, right? And then each week is a different raid. And, I mean, obviously it's speculation. There's nothing to back it up. But I feel like that's the sort of thing they're going for. Where one week is this raid, next week is that raid, the week after is that raid. And then you're forced to invest in everything. So I still don't think it's worth ditching everything. Like, your Hut Cartel is nowhere near done. You're still close to finishing Lord Vader. Your Bad Batch are really the only thing you have left. If we go and look at your Separatists, the gear is mostly done. I mean, Dooku's done, basically just needs the R8. Newt's on his way. Padme was done, more or less, just needs the R8. So you're not that far away, so I really do like this. I don't think you should switch everything. Like, if you want to go for Jabba, it should be for the mods, or it should be for TW, or TB, GAC. You shouldn't do it just for the raid, because I feel like that's not the right reason. And it's early days, guys. The raid's been out 1 day. Give it a couple of weeks. There's going to be loads of teams that don't require Jabba. I can promise you that now. And Tuskens, you know, Tuskens aren't bad. I'm seeing some pretty good stuff from Tuskens. You're doing it for the mods? That's what I did it for. And I do not regret it at all. But I love this account, I really do. And because I'm farming for Lord Vader, I'm going to be working on your Mandos. Yeah, exactly. Mandos. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. I recommend, if you haven't already, go check out the video I posted today. Because it is aimed at newish accounts. Not really newer, but people who don't have everything. But the last team I talk about is one that you may be able to run in the Crate Dragon raid. Because you have the team. You more or less have the team. Where is your... okay, you can at least do the Gear 12 version. But yeah, it's something that maybe is worth looking into. Hey Nick, welcome to the stream. We're just doing a few roster reviews before we head off. Like I said to everyone earlier, today's not going to be the longest stream ever. Because yesterday's stream was so long and I'm still recovering. And I've still got loads of stuff that I need to be making today for content for this week. You won your GAC round? Nice one. I'm so glad for that. Yeah, also, when I was looking for new guild, because obviously I switched guilds a couple months ago. And one of the things I noticed is a lot of the bigger guilds are requiring Lord Vader or Jabba, because they are the TB GLs. Lord Vader, honestly guys, when you get to later planets, Lord Vader's basically needed if you want to max rewards. And believe it or not, everyone says, you know, combat missions don't matter. That's not true. Combat missions matter a lot. Especially in later phases. Look, if you're really big guild, maybe not. But for example, our guild I'm in right now, they do require. I mean, we're gonna hit 37 stars in TB, but we are requiring, like more or less very high ways, right? Everyone has to try the best in ways, and Lord Vader, honestly, he's needed if you want to be succeeding there, because he's gonna make missions like Tatooine much easier, Dathomir much easier. Like, you're gonna struggle to do anything if you don't have him. And he also has his own mission. You know, he has his mission, Jabba has his mission. Cal's gonna have lots of missions when he gets added. So it's just something to take into account, right? And yeah, I honestly, I think this is a really good account. Let's just take a look at the mods and then we'll go from there. And thank you so much for the $1.99 for the review. For those of you who are wondering, I changed it recently because the queue's so long. There's like 50 or 60 people in the queue. So if you do want to skip it, it's not a lot. I'm not going to ask for a lot, but it's just it's just a way to skip the queue. So I know some of you don't want to wait that long, and I understand that. 368 is crazy. Like, jeez, that's mad. Hey, Kanji, welcome. Your good is 400 mil. I need help with the dark side planets. If you have Discord, I don't know if you're in my Discord server, you can drop me a DM and I'll help you. But I'm working on releasing over the next couple of months an in-depth guide for each planet. Now, unfortunately, because the game was down all of yesterday, I didn't get the footage for Dathomir. So I can't do Dathomir this month, but I'm going to be doing Tatooine, will be coming out this week. And we'll also have... oh, Dathomir is coming now. Yeah, I can do Dathomir. But I can't do Geonosis. I couldn't do this month. But I'll be working on... And you can go check that out. There's going to be a playlist. I've already done the one for Corellia. And it's going to be showing you the teams and the mechanics in each planet. Going over everything you can do to make sure you really win. And if you want a link, I'll send you here if you want to just see what it's like. Maybe it'll interest you. It's here. So this is the first one I made, and there's going to be one for each planet that follows the same sort of plan. So the next one is probably going to be Tatooine. But the way I'm doing it is I'm only doing it when I've beaten every mission, and unfortunately some of the missions are a little bit difficult to beat, so I can't release the video straight away. Alright, anyways, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for asking for the review. I love your account. Sukatana Fulcrum's pretty cool. Do you have Cal? Yeah, it may be worth farming him. If you have Fulcrum's Omicron, I would say farm Cal. You can honestly put Cal in, like... I'm gonna be honest, guys. Seer at gear 12 looks insane. I saw this one still plays this stuff. He has Seer at gear 11. He's beating some crazy teams. You could do Seer, Fulcrum, Cal. And then you could throw in JTR maybe. Like, it doesn't really matter. You can throw in anyone. You don't have resistance really anyway. Right? And you could then run basically that team, right? Which is going to be doing stuff for you. And because you have the Omicron on Fulcrum, it's also going to do more in Territory War. Because Fulcrum... There are certain Starkiller teams that are popping up that are killing off Fulcrum counters, like, a lot. And if you want to continue to win with Fulcrum, you got to have the other pieces in there. But it's a really good Omicron. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. And as always, guys... I hope you guys have a glamming day. And again, I want to say your name right. Androzani Major. If you're in the Discord server, drop me a DM. I will. I'll give you some more advice there. But thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the stream.